16, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
First down, Jimmy, at their own 19-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's caught by Lamb. Still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. CD Lamb becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Browns put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Steelers, nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Cup 19! Cup 19! Go!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it.
A solid stiff arm.
And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, certainly not a great start. You give up the one-play touchdown, Charles, and it looked like this offense was trying to get the equalizer in one play on the other side.
They certainly were, and I think that the shock of giving up the big play may have forced their hand a little bit in their play call, and they didn't have the discipline to just say, all right, we got time. Let's go ahead and work it downfield. Oh, you got a big play against us? We're coming right back to you. And it didn't go the way they envisioned.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kevontae Turpin
His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Browns are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, there's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd and 2.
Ready.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
If you look at this Browns defense, it's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan one is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them. We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
Kill! 47, 27.
Throwing, Prescott. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Yeah! There we go. All right, there we go. Shit. Watch the shit. Don't score. Sweat. Under. 47.
Prescott to throw it. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Completes this one to Pickens.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
But it's 4th down.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal.
From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cowboy 60 by 6.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Browns' 43-yard line.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll drop the throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
3 yards.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
18, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Prescott.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Browns. First down. A gain of 14.
On play action, Prescott.
Pass is caught. Pickens on the comeback route.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Browns are able to add on to their first half lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
36-yard line.
Back to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
And some room to run now. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Racing to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the 1st half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try to put something together here in the 2nd half.
offensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down.
47.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Prescott. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, good move. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Their own 36-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising. So we've got to find a way to grow that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And that one results in 35 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 26-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here at 1st and 10. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. 99 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. I guess that's what happens when you give the current NFL rushing leader that much room.
And when you do, all you're doing is solidifying his standing at the top of the leaderboard. He's going to continue to get more and more yards. Good luck trying to chase him down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
the 41-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go, 46! Go, get out there. We're going to 53. 26.
To throw is Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
And the Browns, first down.
Here's Prescott. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's another.
Prescott is going to change things up here.
A gain of 12. And the Browns, first down.
Under. 26.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Hey,
Brings up third down.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Hey, 47. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Micah Parsons able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Fourth down.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his numbers of ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. Myles Garrett, his second sack of the night.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Come on, go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll try to do it himself. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Prescott now. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing.
And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
56. Steelers, nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19, 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
He'll take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one is over a long time ago.
First down.
Prescott.
Drops this underneath for Pollard.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Second down and 4.
Second and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, a lot of big grins, I think, from...
The guy's man complete. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Aubrey now for the point after.
For the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
He's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility.
Here's a diving catch right side. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Play fake. Here's Prescott. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
A gain of 9 yards.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Inside give to Elliott. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey. 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Browns first down.
Elliott is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown, Browns.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, the defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Still down very big on the scoreboard, but a little feather in their cap here.
And it's a big-time play, and if you don't get energized after a kick return, well, then your team just doesn't have any spark. We'll find out if this is the start of a big comeback or just cosmetics as we go along.
Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad.
Steelers 14.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here go 46. Hey, count. 26.
Well, Prescott here to throw. And he is caught by Lamb. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
77. Steelers
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Pass midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Again, everybody, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Here come the Steelers now again to go for the 2-point try.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go!
And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad.
Steelers
22. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up.
Here we go, 46, 46.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, 47. Hey, kill. 46. 26.
Now Prescott. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught with taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon